Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a brand new series. We've got a striker career mode, and we've signed for Leicester. It's going to be running alongside my goalkeeper career mode. If you haven't seen that, I'm going to put the link for the first episode in the description of this video. But it's very much the same thing, really. Just try and improve as much as we can, try and win some things, and hopefully this one will be a little bit more exciting than the goalkeeper career mode, because I haven't got to play with the sliders or anything like that. It'll be pretty difficult because we'll be playing in the Premier League. That's if they decide not to loan us out. We've got it on world class 6-minute halves, and this is my pro so far. And obviously I've chose these boots. If anyone's got any ideas of which boots I should choose, or you want to see me playing, by all means drop it in the comments. So we are striker for Leicester, wearing the number 10. And we're not going to play the pre-season tournament. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sim them games. If we get to the final, I'll play the final. But our first game that we're going to play is away to Arsenal. I don't know if we're going to get in the team yet, to be completely honest. If we don't get in the team, I'm probably just going to keep simming it along until they eventually give me a game, and I'll show you that, and until we're good enough to then get in the Leicester side. So let's sim through this tournament and see how we get on. Right, pre-season is done, the pre-season tournament is done, and we got knocked out in the semi-final against Borussia Mönchengladbach, so we're not going to play that game. Now, we started as a 71, so we've gone up to a 72, as you can see in the bottom right-hand corner there, which all helps. But we've come to our first game of the season away at Arsenal, and the manager has not picked us in the squad. I can't say I blame him, really. But I haven't had an email from him saying that he wants to loan us out, so we must be in and around that first team squad. So what we're going to do, what the plan is, we're going to sim all these games, and as soon as I get called up to the first team, I will show you that game, whatever it may be, and we need to start improving pretty quickly to get into this first team. So let's get this simmed. I'll keep you up to date with the results, and we'll play the first game that we get chosen for. And one thing we are going to do as well, we're going to be playing with the Pro camera, which is going to make it a little bit more difficult. If it proves to be too difficult, I'll probably switch the camera up, but we're at least going to start like that anyway, because it's definitely an interesting camera. I like it, but it can be a bit difficult because it swings about the place. First game of the season against Arsenal, we run out 2-1 winners. That is one hell of a result for the boys. Next up is Brighton, and we haven't been picked for the lineup again. Not a big surprise. And Leicester start the season very well. Leicester 2, Brighton 0. It's a great start, but the strikers are playing well, and it's going to make it very difficult for me to get in the team. Next up is Manchester United away. Surprise, surprise, we haven't been selected for this one, but still no email from the manager to say that he wants to send us out on loan or anything, so fingers crossed we'll be getting into the team soon. I should imagine probably the Carabao Cup or something he'll start us in. And we've just got a 0-0 draw at Manchester United. This is one hell of a start to the season for Leicester City. Chelsea up next. Big game. We sit top of the table after 3 games. And if the strikers and everyone else can keep this up, I don't think we're ever going to get in the team. And that's a 1-1 home draw with Chelsea. That's not a bad result at all. Missed a penalty as well. Kante scored as well. That's a bitter pill to swallow. Bottom of the table, Huddersfield up next. Can we get the 3 points to keep this up? We're still top of the table before this game. It's been a great start to the season. And it's a 1-1 draw. Not a bad result, really, away from home. Okay, we just got the email from the boss. You're in for the next match. And it's a cup game, and it's against Norwich City at home. This is a big day for us. I think we need to hit the ground running. I think we need goals to make sure we stay in this team. So let's get on with this Norwich City game and get our Leicester City full debut underway. And we've got to see this as a bit of a positive, really, because he's put out a really strong side. Mahrez and Didi, Amati, Maguire, Chilwell, Albrighton, Okazaki, and he's given us the chance up top on our own. Can we make the difference? Here we go. Carabao Cup against Norwich. It's a good chance for us to show the manager what we can do, and hopefully give him enough confidence to get us in for a Premier League start. Right, so like I say, we're starting with this pro camera. It's not the easiest thing, but here we go. Our first game for Leicester City. Let's get this underway.
Well, there's a lot of good players out there, but they don't always show it in this
And
competition.
my striker build, he's about 5'10", so he should be able to still compete in the air, but he's probably going to be a little bit faster more than anything. Ball over the top to Measures. He's nodded it back to Ndidi. But we're losing rating because a couple of our headers have gone astray. Okazaki, can he find the pass to me? He can. Measures. Oh, that's a lovely finish. 1-0 Leicester City. And that's his first goal for the club. Really good bit of run, and the defender couldn't cope with it. Great ball from Okazaki, and the finish, even if I do say so myself, was sublime. Found the angle. Finished with the weak foot just inside the post. Beautiful finish. And that will fill him with confidence, and the manager will be happy with that as well. 1-0 Leicester City. We're going to make sure we try not to run ourselves into the ground as well. Definitely don't want injuries. It's been a good start so far. Norwich come forward. Houlihan. Tetty into the feet of Maddison. Beats his man, and that's a good save from Hamer. And that's going out for a Norwich City corner. Norwich bring it forward. Ivo Pinto on this right-hand side. Can he work the cross? Finds Houlihan. Beats his man. Squares it. Maddison must do. It is. It's 1-1. Maddison with the equaliser. Poor bit of defending, and it all came from that poor ball from Ndidi into my feet. I never wanted it. It was never going to get there. And Norwich City have equalised. I still fancy us to create chances. Houlihan done well to beat his man. Squared it. Maddison did well. And it's a tidy little finish. 1-1. Okazaki wins the ball back well in the centre of midfield. And we're getting pretty well outnumbered in here. Their defensive midfielder is just blocking every passing lane that there is. Measures does well, gets it back. What can he do? He needs to find the pass. He does. Oh, it's all tight football. Oh, Brighton. Oh, no, I've asked for the ball. It was a terrible, terrible decision from me. It was all a bit panicky. I thought I was going to lose the ball. But that's the half-time whistle. 1-1. Not a bad half, and a great introduction from me. Manager feedback at half-time, all looks good. Excellent foresight in finding teammates in the open space. The fans will be talking about that twinkle-toed goal for weeks. Incredible technique. Short passing has been very successful, and great forward pass, and your accuracy matched your ambition. So we're happy with the opening 45, and we go again for the second. It's a lovely ball down the right-hand side for Measures. Can he find the cross? That's a really poor cross. Got it all wrong. Okazaki done well to get it as close as he did. Terrible cross from me. Got all my angles wrong. Mind you, there was no one really in the box. I suppose you could argue all Brighton was in there at the back post, but yeah, not great. Maguire wins the ball well. Finds Measures' feet, who's getting bullied off the ball big time there. Referee. There was a tug for sure in there, but we get away with it. Finds Okazaki's feet. Ndidi goes out wide. Mahrez inside. Can he get the ball in the box? He's asked for it. He wants it. Oh, Measures. Oh, he never got it right. He was coming away from goal. Camera spun on me. And that is a big chance to go ahead in this game. Houlihan. Decent ball. Maddison tackled. Can Chilwell get it clear? Trying to play football to get it out of there, and it's worked. There's the interception. Tetty finds Hernandez, and that's a goal. A really well worked goal. Sloppy from us. We couldn't get the ball away, and we've paid for it. Norwich go 2-1 ahead, and this is not helping our chances at getting in the team for the next Premier League game, that's for sure. A few sloppy touches, few sloppy passes from me. It's not looking good. That's a good finish. 2-1 Norwich. Substitution. Amati comes off, and Adrien Silva, one of our better players, comes on. Can he be the creative force to get us back in the game. Measures, lays it out wide to Albrighton. Tries to beat his man, but can't. And Norwich coming forward again. Norwich have looked really good. They've been the better team. Oliveira, Tetty, Steeperman. Out wide to Hernandez, the goal scorer. Can he find the cross? Oh, Mahrez doing well with his defensive work there. He knocks the ball long to Albrighton, who does get there. He wants that ball back. Sean Measures wants it. He's in on goal. What can he do? Oh, he's took it wide. Oh, that's a lovely finish. Defender couldn't get there. He makes it 2-2. Runs to the corner flag. Lets the Leicester fans know he's on the scene. A good run, really well timed. A good pass as well. I thought that touch there took it too close to the defender. That's a tidy finish. 2-2. We're back in the game. Simpson into Okazaki. Silva. Oh, Measures, can he work it? Lots of pressure on him. Tries a fake shot on the edge. Can he get his hat-trick? That's a left foot shot and it's weak. Very weak. But you can see he's got a bit of confidence about him now after them couple of goals. Try ball here. Ball's played across. Houlihan, it's hit the post, nearly 3-2 in the 92nd minute. Hernandez can't do anything with it. Simpson puts the ball away. Measures wants it in the channel. He's not going to get it though. And there we go, full time, 2-2. That's a brace. I'm happy with that after 90 minutes, but we have got extra time as well. Let's hope my legs can hold out. A little bit of negative feedback from the manager now. Good pass, and he's happy with that. Excellent foresight in finding teammates in the open space. But he's a little bit worried about me diving in with my standing tackles. Playing as an attacker is more than about scoring goals. It's about keeping possession in the final third. This is something that needs improvement. I kind of agree with him. There's a couple of times where I've got the ball and it's sort of just clattered off my legs. But here we go. It's the start of extra time. No substitutions yet. We've still got about just over half a bar of stamina, so we might have the legs on these defenders still. Oliveira with a knockdown. He gets it back. Can Norwich get a winner? Straight down the keeper's throat. Played it out wide. Albrighton. Silva. Will he find my feet? Simpson might though. Let's hit one. Ooh, deflection. Substitution for Norwich. Maddison comes off. He's had a good game. Christian Fuchs comes on for Danny Simpson at fullback. And Norwich have got a chance here. Leitner. Oh, and I thought that was in. It's hit the top of the net. Very, very close. But that's half time. 2-2 still. And it's getting ever closer to that dreaded penalty shootout. Bellowan wins his header well. I win my header well. Down to Mahrez. Can we get a winner? Riyad Mahrez. He's hit the post. Unlucky. Every minute that goes by, it's looking more and more likely to go to a penalty shootout. Norwich bring it forward. Oliveira puts the ball across. Hernandez picks up on it. Finds Oliveira. It's still Norwich. Oliveira. He's cut it back. Stepperman. Hernandez. And there it is. 118th minute. They've gone 3-2 up. And that has got to be the winner. Unless we can pull something out of the bag in the last minute and a half, Norwich are going to beat us 3-2 and they're going to advance to the next round of the Carabao Cup. Disappointing defending there, very disappointing. Tidy finish. Disappointed to not take it to penalties in the end. Would have been nice to take a penalty and get our first goal, but you never know. We've got 2 minutes left. It's not over yet. There it is, full-time whistle. Really bad result. I was kind of hoping that a penalty shootout would come in the end. Been nice to take a penalty and score me first one. But as far as debuts go, we got 2 goals. We played really, really well. I'm happy with the performance. I really enjoyed it as well. But it wasn't to be today, and the Carabao Cup may have been our biggest chance at sort of first-team football, to be honest. So it's a shame to be out of the tournament. But we played an 8.7. We got man of the match, in fact. You can see it flashing up on in the top right. So that's going to improve us a lot. We got 2 goals, 4 on target, 1 off target. We Our passing, 81%, not bad at all. Tackling, 50%. 4 interceptions. I think we done well. I mean, we lost the ball 17 times apparently, or possession lost. That was through sloppy touches, but not bad. Let's have a little recap of the goals. So we just saw the first one. Clever running here, clever ball from Okazaki. Great first touch. Second touch was beautiful. Lovely finish. Really happy with that one. And the second one, not too dissimilar. You can see the kind of striker that I'm going to grow into. Lovely ball into the space. Great first touch. Good second. Thought we were going to get tackled, but tidy finish. And like I say, you got to be pretty happy with that debut. So Leicester 2, Norwich 3. Well, it wasn't the result we wanted, but it was a really good debut. 1 game played, 2 goals. Really happy with that. We're going to leave the episode there, but let's have a little look at the table, Premier League table, and we sit 3rd. 5 games played, 1-2, drew 3, still unbeaten. We've only conceded 3 goals, scored 6. I think hopefully I can help out with that and make us a little bit more prolific in front of goal, hopefully. But next episode, I can't tell you what game we're going to come back for because I don't know if we're going to get in the team. So the idea is the second that he decides to start us, then I will be bringing you that game. So not completely sure which one it's going to be. But thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in episode 2.